Hey Yak Tribe, what's going on? I wanted to do a quick unboxing video for you guys right here. This just showed up at the house, a super long box right here. My brother Matt the other day from Stay Put Anchors, and so that gave it away. Stay Put, he messaged me, he said, hey, I love what you're doing with the Yak Tribe Kayak Library. Love it, want to support it. What's your address? I want to send you some stuff. And so we're gonna pop this open right here and see what's inside. Got my wife Shannon holding it down for camera for me. See what all's in here, because there's a bunch of anchors, but I'm pretty sure there's more than just the standard 6-foot anchor in here. The package. Let's see what else. Let's just do this. Matt and I go way back. He's a good guy, and I see him all the time at ICAST. He's always supported Yak Tribe and what Yak Tribe has done, and so I'm just so thankful for him. This is the worst thing you can do with a knife: cut cardboard. Boom. Yeah, that's it. Right now it looks like we got a bunch of handles, which these are awesome handles, by the way, guys. Super handles right here. You can flip these upside down, you can grab onto things, you can use them as a push pole, and so super versatile handles. We're gonna throw that down, but let's look at what we actually got. It looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like we have 8 anchors. All right, so these are your poles that are gonna go right into the ground, just like that. Super strong, a little bit flexible. They got these tips on there, nice and sharp. And so this is gonna go right into the ground. Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna stay put. And so, looks like I got 8 of those. And then, this is something special, which I think is for me. This is an 8-foot pole. And this is a 4-piece attachment. So you guys know I like to sight fish and I like to pole around, and so the longest pole I have right now is 8 feet. Yeah, and so this gives me another 4 feet, so I can really get up high on my my Hobie tower, which I'm either standing on a cooler or standing on my chair. And I got a full 12 feet, which is gonna be awesome. We're gonna screw on one of these handles here. There we go. So they got these 4-foot piece attachments that you can make your anchor even longer. So these can be used in the kayak. These 6-footers can be used in the kayak. This is what we use. This is pretty standard for kayak fishing. We got to get some anchor trolleys installed on here, so we got to get those. We got a few more kayaks coming from Miss Lisa and Mr. Eddie here in a few months when I go up to pack in July with Adam, and so we're gonna get a few more kayaks, install anchor trolleys, and then when people go out, we're gonna send them out with this 6-foot Stay Put anchor right here, with the handle, of course, so they can really get it in. That's one thing with anchors, you know, kayak anchors. You get these anchors that are nice and flimsy. They're not stout, and then when you try and push them down with the tiny little handles, it's like hard to get leverage, and so this handle really allows you to get up on top of that anchor and shove it into the ground. Especially in Florida, we got that hard bottom. A lot of times it's not always the mushy dirt, and so you want a good handle on there. That's what I like about this. Anyways, this is gonna help me out a lot. Look at this pole. So these anchors, they're pretty strong. But one of my fears is that with my 12-footer, a lot of times you're kind of pushing through like low tide in Florida. And so I'm a little iffy about this connection, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of testing just to see if it snaps. And so in the water, you have a little bit more leeway, you know what I'm saying, because the water's pushing you. But I'm just gonna throw my body weight against this and kind of get it to bow and kind of imitate if I'm in my kayak pushing through low tide, if this is gonna snap on me or if this can really kind of take the weight. And so this is made to be an anchor, and also somewhat of a push pole, but its main use is to anchor you down. I'm gonna use it as a push pole and an anchor, and so let's see if this thing holds up. I kind of wanna get it dug into the ground for a moment and then just see if I bow it and push, because I'm in low tide a lot. I just want to see if this thing's strong enough. Yeah, this thing's strong enough. All right, there we go, guys. So here's the stay put anchor. I got a 12 foot here. This is for me. I got a bunch of 6 footers right here with the handles. And Matt, I just want to say thank you for believing in Yak Tribe and what we do. The guys, the whole team over at Stay Put, you guys have always supported us, our tournaments, and here we go again with another endeavor for the kayak fishing community, and you're on top of it. So I want to say thank you so much for getting us outfitted. Guys, I'm not getting paid by Stay Put. They are just believing in what we do. And so if this is something that interests you, I'll try to put a link around. Check them out. Stay Put. They've got 6 footers. They got 8 footers. They've got 12 footers. You can set them up on boats. They already have the systems to where you can drop this and mount a bracket to your boat, and you can drop this right into the water. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Matt.